So if you don't know already, I'm a huge James Franco fan, hence the shirt, his selfie t-shirt. It's actually like almost 3 years old, I think, or 2 years old. I don't remember, but anyway, and I'm glad it still fits. It used to not fit. But anyway, when Disaster Artist came out, I was really upset because it didn't show where I live. I hate living in the middle of nowhere because I can't see all the movies that I want to see. But I had to wait till it was released on iTunes, and obviously when it came out, I bought it and I watched it and I cried and I loved it. I loved the movie. I can't say enough. Tried to watch reaction videos from other people who have seen it, and I really didn't like any of them. I thought everybody had missed the whole point of the movie, or the point that I think it's important, or the way I related to it. None of them related to the movie the way I did. But anyway, Disaster Artist stars James Franco, who I absolutely love, and his brother Dave Franco. But there were a lot of big names in this movie, people who I like a lot. Like Seth Rogen, Zac Efron, very short appearance by the way, Josh Hutcherson, June Diane Raphael, and I love her character in Grace and Frankie. She's the reason why I watched that show, just because I love her character. But anyway, you already know what Disaster Artist is about, so I'm not going to tell you, but it's briefly, I guess I will. It's about a movie called The Room that was released in 2003. Claimed to be the worst movie ever made, and I haven't seen it, but now I'm gonna see it, and I fell in love with James Franco's character. He is very inspiring. I love how the message of the movie was to follow your dreams, follow your heart, fight for your goals, do everything possible within your means to reach them. I think that's a great message to send. Sometimes I think, like, what am I doing on YouTube? I'm 35 years old. I should just, like, sometimes I feel ridiculous that I do this. I'm like, nobody's really watching, like, but I love doing this, and I do it primarily to get exposure for my art. Exposure. I love to paint. I love to, like, be in front of the cameras. Who cares if I'm 35 years old and nobody's watching? It's something that I enjoy doing, and I'm going to continue doing it. And if one day I get big on YouTube, it's not the point. The point is that I love doing this. I love painting. I love sharing my passion for art and my passion for art history, and I do that in this channel. And this video, like, really reinvigorated me and my passion for painting and vlogging, and I just think it's a really good movie, aside from what it's about, like the context of it, which is a movie about the filming of the other movie, The Room. I just think it's a great message. I love the friendship between Tommy Wiseau, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, and Greg. Like, I think that's a beautiful representation of friendship, and how Greg really believed in him and he stood by his side even though everybody else criticized him and what type of person he was. I think that's very endearing, you know, to be true with who you are and to be true to your friends. I know sometimes I get mad at them and stop talking to them and all of that, but yeah, I think it's a great movie. I think the message is great. I think their friendship is a good example of what friendships should be, you know, through the good times and the bad times. And I know I'm at fault for that with some of my friends, and I mean, I love them dearly. I know sometimes we grow apart and go different ways, and sometimes it's I think everybody who's been in my life have left something positive or some learning took place with that friendship or whatnot. But I also love that James Franco and Dave Franco worked together in this movie. I would love to work with my brothers or my sister. Like, I love them so much, and like when I filmed that video with my brother, it was so much fun. Please make sure to watch it. I love my siblings. I think they're great. I love that Dave and James have a good relationship, and because I know, and it's happened because I hear it all the time, where siblings don't get along or there's some type of turmoil. So I think this is a great movie. Watch it if you haven't. It has a great positive story. Like, I cried, and it goes to show that you have to fight for your dreams. Yes, it took Tommy so many years for this to become a thing, and now everybody's talking about it. I'm gonna watch it. You know, it was in theaters, I guess, for 2 weeks, and the billboard he created of it lasted for 5 years, which I think is crazy. But I just think it's very important to fight for your dreams go out there and get them. Nobody's gonna get them for you. Nothing's gonna fall in your hands. Sometimes I feel silly because like, oh, why did I send that message, or why did I do that, or why, like, like, everything that you do will get you to where you want to go if you're persistent and consistent and true to yourself and true to your dream and true to your goals. So reach for your goals, fight for them, and once they become a reality, it's gonna feel great. And I feel that once my dreams and goals become a reality, I'm gonna be bouncing for joy. But anyway, tell me what you think about this movie. James, if you're watching, I love you, and keep doing what you're doing, and don't let the bumps get you down. Alright, please like, subscribe, and share, and one day I would love to make a video with James Franco. I'm a huge fan. I think he's a very talented actor. Like, he sold me on this part. Like, I stopped seeing James, and I started seeing Tommy. It was really an amazing movie and very inspiring. I was really, really reinvigorated with inspiration, and it gave me that little boost of what I needed. It was like drinking a Red Bull, which I don't drink energy drinks because they make my heart palpitate too fast, but this movie literally was a boost of energy, a boost of confidence, a boost of inspiration. Please watch it if you haven't, and now I'm gonna watch The Room. Thank you so much for watching, and adios y bye.